What's up, everyone? Day 2, Josie's progression in the backyard. Just gonna see where she's at. Challenge her, win, ride that wave. Here she goes. Oh, what's she doing? I'm gonna put the treats away for now. She's gonna get distracted by the smell. I'll give her one. Alright, just to get started. Like to keep moving. Yeah. Ow. Good girl. Here she comes. Block. Just a little block. Gotta get that foot out. I gotta get my foot out across her right. If she's approaching me to the left, I have to block, get my foot across her left shoulder. It makes them sit like when you center them up and have a good distance, then you get these kinds of reactions. They see you as somebody that's confident in the space, and then they just give up. I mean, this girl, see how she's staying sitting focused on me. And keep moving. Girl. Come on. Block her in. Block her. See, they know what you're trying to do, what I'm trying to do. Dogs understand herding, you know, and when you give them affection before they're ready, they think they can win. You know, you're nurturing a state you don't really understand, right? You know, the affection is more for us. It makes us feel good. It's not necessarily what's best for the dog or kid. I mean, affection is a great tool, but if you don't do it at the right time, then you start nurturing a state that isn't ready. They associate you with the excitement, with the state. The key is just to make sure they associate you with being calm. So, you know, they could get excited or whatever, but if I show them I don't know how to stop them, that's where the problems start. See that push? That was a good push. She was going for food, which I don't really mind her doing, but I just want to get good. I didn't know. There. And you know, when you're gentle with them and you're calm, then there's nothing bad about asserting yourself and seeing, because it takes that kind of assertive energy to see where they're at. Like if you challenge them and they give up right away, then give them affection. If you challenge them and they don't give up, well, if you gave them affection when they were in that state, then that's why they keep on challenging you. So you got to make them work for it. And then with being assertive, hey, no. See, the key is doing it when you have time and you're not frustrated. To me, this is what love is. The affection isn't love. You know, affection is, you know, makes you feel good. Like I said, the affection this is love. Making sure that they're calm. At least that's what it is to me. Calm and comfortable. Love is calm and comfortable. When a dog associates me with something other than I think it has weak association. And I, have regards for it. I respect that, Dogs that have weak associations, they act out. They have weak moments. They don't know what to expect from their owner, and then their owner doesn't know what to expect from them. But when I'm physical with them in a way that is to like to understand who they are and to show them who I am, then that dog knows exactly who I am, and I know exactly what that dog's weakest tendencies are, and I can keep people around them safe, even though they may act out here and there. It's dogs that you don't know what to expect that cause the problem. You never thought he'd do that. Well, if you challenged him more, you would have. Challenge him. Put them in the corner, put your hands on them, and then if they bite you, then why do you think that they would give up for a dog? These dogs are submissive to me, so I know they're submissive to anything else that challenges them. How else are you gonna know if your dog is social or not? It's not the dog's job to figure out if to put your dog in its place, or someone else's dog that doesn't know it. But it's not the dog's job. It's our job to do that, and you do that by being the big dog. You be the big dog by finding a way to challenge him. Challenge. She's on the scent of something. Oh, that little tiny piece. Oh my goodness, good girl, good girl. If you're calm and you're assertive, that you don't have. Look, good girl, good girl. You want some from me? You want some from me? I'll get you big ones. You're a good girl. I know I'm nurturing a state that I want. I'm encouraging her to calm down. If I give her a treat when she's barking at me, then she's gonna bark at me all the time. I'll bark all, if you give them a treat when they take the food from your hand so hard that they bite your hand, well, that's what you're teaching them to do. If I have a dog that's gonna bite, that does that, I put my hand out in front. I get in the corner, I put my hand out in front, and as soon as he goes to take the treat from my hand, I anticipate, I push him, because he's not aggressive. He's not trying to bite me. He's just excited about the food. And so when you take that dog's balance, he's not going to have a negative reaction to it. But if it's a dog that's dominant and doesn't care about your hand really, like when you push him, he's going to have a different kind of reaction. So you got to assess the dog properly before you try to do these things. But you have to constantly take into consideration what state, who he is, because it changes. There's a scent in the air, or a dog passes, a squirrel, a bird, and they go from doing nothing like this, sniffing, using their nose, to all of a sudden taking off. So you got to err on caution, and you got to think about high reps, low volume, and how you got to build that muscle. You got to get her to understand the muscle memory, get that kicking in, and then they don't even think about it, they just follow you. It's like muscle memory kicks in. You got a switch in your house is down for on and up for off. By the time you think about calling the electrician, you don't even think about it anymore because the muscle memory kicked in. So that's what I'm kind of relying on is like reps and reps and reps of doing this, to the point where, like for example, if I move fast to her collar over and over and over to grab her like that, grab her, then she's gonna get hand shy. Right? I mean, she's gonna associate me with fast, loud movement into her space. Of course she's gonna have a negative association to hands. But if I practice getting her in the corner before I try to touch her, then I don't have to move fast. I got her. I don't have to yell. I don't have to move fast. Here, watch. I'll put her in the corner. Or try to. She's quick. She's quick. Oh, she's cooperating. You see that? There's no need to put her in the corner now. All right? You put her in the corner because you need help getting her to sit. But if she sits in open space, then there's no need for it. And so this is how you assess your dog, how you determine whether or not your dog is listening or like wanting to cooperate or compete. When they want to compete, it's the zoomies, oh, it's a puppy, oh, it's funny, it's not a big deal. But they're doing that because they have a weak association to your touch. And they don't think you can control them. So the more you practice that, the less they do it, and the more you can find other activities to do. Like what she's doing now, sniffing food. Or grabbing this